welcome to my NSU tour. Before I start this video, I'd like to tell you I highly recommend you guys scheduling a tour to actually come to see NSU. When I was a high school graduate, I did watch videos on YouTube. I watched Shelby bands and she explained everything great, but having the feel of NSU really helps you. So therefore, I highly recommend you guys scheduling an appointment and visiting NSU physically. Yeah, back to the video. Hi guys, so this is where I'm gonna start my NSU tour. This is the Horvitz Administration Building. This is the beginning of NSU. This is where you get your shark card. This is where you meet your administration and your advisors as well. This is a pretty big building, but you'll get used to it. So let's go inside. Okay, this is also Christmas time, so there's a Christmas tree. This is how it goes. And this is the undergrad animation, so for you freshmen, this is where you will be mostly. We just came from the other side of the administration building, so we are going to the College of Law now. We just came from the administration building from my left, your right. Now we're in the law building. This is obviously for law students and like attorneys and lawyers, so. Classes here as well, I would assume. Like over there. Oh, there's a jury room. That is so cool. Oh, and there's a cafe, which you can get with your shark card. And let me tell you now, your shark card is your life. Just like. So now we are going to the right, your left. We're going to the DeSantis building right now. Carl DeSantis. We just call it DeSantis. We just came from the left side. This is the Carl DeSantis building. You will have your classrooms here, many of your classrooms here. This building also has an Einstein, and this building is 5 levels. So let's go inside. This building also has amazing skylights and the stairs that you see here. And yeah, you'll see a lot of students here on the weekdays. I will also show you what a typical classroom looks like. So you can go to one now. So this is what your typical classroom looks like. Teacher, students sitting in these really comfy chairs. I have most of my classes in this building, usually on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. What's also in the DeSantis building is the military affairs. They're really army-based. There's registration open for undergraduates and graduate students. It's a really big program. My favorite, Einstein's bagels. I love bagels and coffee. This line is always long on the weekdays. Yeah, it's very long. It's ridiculous. The elevators are right there. I'm gonna go the same way we came in. This is a performance arts building where there's a theater here, a big stage. I actually performed here for DanceWorks 2 nights in November. It was amazing. My family came. I don't know if we could go inside. I don't think we can, but it's beautiful.
Plans, we got nothing to do.
The performing arts also shares the library that we're gonna see soon, and it faces DeSantis on the other side.
Monday morning, easy love with you.
So also to the right of DeSantis, the parking garage is there for NSU students and anybody that sort of visit NSU, I guess. Now we're gonna go visit the library, which is like my second home because I'm always there. take my writing class. There's computers here for students to use as well. We're also in the library, just letting you know. And I'm gonna talk here because it's also finals week and I don't want to disturb anybody. This is the library, the Alvin Sherman's library. There's 4 floors to this library. First floor is the children's, because it's also a public library for everyone to use in Davie, but the higher you go up, the quieter you have to be. So the second floor is kind of talky. If you like background noise, second floor is perfect. Third and fourth, mostly graduate students go there, so it's really quiet. We can go visit, but I don't want to talk, so that's why I came here first. Holocaust reflection and resource room. If you have like a research paper or you just want to visit, talk about the Holocaust. Also, if you need books, a really cool thing is if you move these, you move by themselves. Which is really cool because any accidents happen, knock on wood, we have this. This is the hidden cafe in the library. Not a lot of people know about it, not even like NSU students know about it. It's not open right now. It's open on the weekdays. Administration building is right where we were. That is the famous lake where we do raft races every year. So now that I can speak freely because we're outside, we are going to the right of the library and we're going to go to the Parker building next. But while I'm there, I'm going to show you the block paintings that we will have every year. And this year it already happened. It's usually for clubs and organizations or different fraternities. Really cool. So this is the block paintings. The event is each organization paints their block and they just do it creatively. These are sororities and fraternities. Farther down is organization. All throughout, we'll see it once we go through all of them. Here before we go to the Parker building. This is the garden. This is what it's actually called that I'm not gonna say because I keep stuttering. But it's really peaceful, cool rocks that can help you like relax and stuff. If you don't like nature, I don't recommend you come here. I don't like nature, but I come here anyways. Relaxing. So you can also study here. If you like studying outside. And these were the rocks I was telling you guys about. You can like step on them. Each one has their own purpose. Some are for like your brain, your fingers, or your back. So we just came from the medicine. So we just came from the garden. This is the Parker building now. You will have your classes here mostly. That's really what it's for. It's a really old building. I come here for my unit class. So yeah. Also, people like to study here as well. I kind of like to do last minute homework here. I can show you what a typical classroom looks like, but it really looks like a high school classroom, I'm not gonna lie. This building has 3 levels. We're on the 2nd level right now, but I was just gonna show you what a typical classroom looks like. But there's also labs for biology, orgochem, chemistry, of course. Cannot go inside. There's like flammable stuff probably. So this is what a typical classroom looks like in the Parker Building. I do have to live in here. My cheerleader is my sister. So yeah. There's 2 doors on each side, but we're going to go to the side that we came in. So we just came from the Parker Building, now we're outside. We went to the right of the Parker Building. Kind of like a continuation of the block paintings. And that's where we entered in the garden. So now we are at the bookstore. Most important, kind of ish, to get your books and buy some NSU merch. This is where I got mine. There's also snacks in there. Seniors, they get their diplomas in there.
Baby shampoo and come and save me. I've been missing lady luck ever since she started hating. I've been waking up too early. I miss our crazy hazes in the middle of the night. Watch the stars from different places and the phases we call love won't ever start.
Things are a little overpriced here, so I don't recommend you getting school supplies here. Just saying.
Ticket and board onto a plane and fly it straight into.
So we just came from the NSU Bookstore. This is also outside of the NSU Bookstore. People like to study outside as well. So these are some chairs, and we're also facing the library right now. Now we are going to keep walking on the block paintings. We are now going to the back of the UC because where we came from. Usually when you take a tour in NSU, you would see the NSU statue and you would like take a picture and be like, yeah, I'm going to NSU, whatever. I did. I could insert a picture. Also in the back of the UC, there's a little pavilion area where you can study. Mostly people are studying here now because, like, again, it's finals. And they play a lot of music from the Radio X that we have here at NSU. And they play music literally every day. Really cool. So now we're going to enter the UC. It's actually called the University Center, but students call it the UC for sure.
I like to drink to myself, so I'ma have another no. I don't.
So we're actually in the back of the UC. This is not the front. I'll show you the performance art area. This is right here. There is 3 floors to the UC. The 2nd and the 3rd usually people study, but there's also performance arts and art classes. This is where I take my ballet class, and I'm about to show you. The performance arts area is not open right now, but usually, like I swear, usually I take my ballet class in here, and I have rehearsals for the Sharkettes sometimes. And the Black Box Theater is also over there for acting. Yeah. For somebody comments this, but NSU lift up the mask mandate, so I'm not required to wear a mask outside or inside. So I'm just gonna take it off inside just to talk to you guys. So from the back of the UC, there's like it's open at 11 usually on weekdays and the weekends. There's fries and taco and mozzarella sticks. Over here, we have the famous coffee. So this is the market. It used to be called Outtakes, but it's not anymore. If you don't feel like going to Walmart or Publix, you get your groceries here, food batter, frozen food, you name it. Seriously, it's here. So this is the pit. Usually people eat here when they get food. Just sit down and relax. People study here as well on the weekdays. It's really crowded during the afternoon. People like to eat. So yeah. So I'm gonna try to sneak you guys in to see the arena. Because I'm a shark athlete, I can go in there.
We could be dancing in the
Arena, people working in there, so I just showed a little clip. A few little clips of me performing in there. We have basketball games, volleyball games, pep rallies in there. I performed in there many times already because I'm a sharkette. It's really big. Yeah, so I'll insert a little clip in there to show you guys how it really looks. So this is the Recplex. The gym is in this area. There is some dance studios as well. Pool tables, table tennis. There is also a pool that I'll show you. This is the pool area in Recplex. We have a lot of events here actually in orientation. People just come here to chill, do homework, tan, you name it. So we just exited the UC. Now we are in the front of the UC. Now you get to see the shark fountain, but it's not at its finest right now because they're under construction, which is okay. This is the front of the UC, but we're not done just yet because there's Starbucks and Fresh Porter. What's your favorite place? So this is Starbucks. Get morning coffee here. The afternoon is really long line, but I usually come here for coffee and food sometimes. Also, there's Fresh Corner in there, so you can get acai bowls, which is my favorite, and rice wraps, smoothies. Let's go. So this is the Rosenthal building. There's a lot of opportunities for students in here. I also do Radio X in here that I talked about earlier. Yeah, so you could just come in here and find new things. This is the Student Affairs building. This is a very important building because you can get tutoring here if you're having trouble in a class, do your testing if you missed any tests. You can also get therapy sessions if you need it. As an NSU student, you could get 10 free therapy sessions. So this is the lounge area. It's literally right by the Student Affairs building that we just came from. People come here to study. Some people have events here as well for clubs and organizations. Throughout the NSU campus, we have these emergency blue light literally everywhere on campus. Anytime an NSU student is in trouble, you ring these and public safety literally comes and gets you, and they come like that. This is the Mailman Building. It's not for mailing. People have classes in here. There's also a theater in the second floor for lectures, but sometimes they do perform in there. Yeah, it looks like the Parker building, but a little nicer. Now, this is like the final part of the whole tour. We're gonna go visit the dorms. But I'm not gonna go inside because I don't have clearance to go inside. So we just came from Mailman, which was to the right of me. Now we are going to visit the dorms. This is like an overview of the dorms. Here we have Commons. In the middle, Leo Goodwin, and that big one that looks like a hotel is Mako Hall. So in NSU, the dorms do not have communal showers. You only share showers with the roommate that you have. Fun fact. So this is the Commons dorm hall. Usually freshmen live here. There's doubles, singles, triples, and to get in, you have to scan your shark card. No one can get in except having your shark card on you. So yeah. This is Leo Goodwin. Usually freshmen or sophomores live here. It's the same thing as Commons, but the spaces are kind of more open. Facing Leo Goodwin is the soccer field. The soccer field for soccer games. Usually happens at night. I performed here many times. I'll insert some clips. Yeah. So this is the beautiful Mako Hall dorm. It is really pretty in there. Usually sophomores, juniors, or seniors live in there. It's mostly for seniors, but sometimes they can let it slide. They have their own laundry room in their dorm and a kitchen, and it's like suite mates kind of. And they have a little fins up sign over there that you can take pictures in too. On your left, there's Shark Cage, which is a food place. People sell different types of food there. Students do, so they can get some money. Yeah, it's a cute little place to study as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this NSU tour. I really walked everywhere to try to show you guys everything. A huge thank you to my friend Soraya Ponder because she really stayed around with me everywhere recording me. Huge shout out to her. If you guys have any questions about the tour, about the school, let me know. You can DM me on my Instagram, which is linked down below, and you could put it in the comments. I'm happy to answer anytime. So I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, I'm happy. Have a great day. Yeah, bye. Oh my god, I cannot wait to put bloopers on this.
Go.
Welcome to my NSU tour. You start your NSU tour if you were here. And your advisor's here. We're going to the DeSantis building. So we just came to don't say So what's also the I have to say that again. We're on the second level right now, but I was just gonna show you how a typical classroom looks like. Sorry.
Look in there first.
Oh, sorry. Okay. This is where I take my belt class. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm the camera lady.
That's Soraya.
With machine.
Wait, bro. Are you ready? You're not nodding. So you are. Okay. So this is yourself. So, okay. Come back. Well, I just want to say, as a freshman, when I was...
Your bedroom, don't you think we're moving too soon? 'Cause I was trying